We are partnering with cities across the country to build a next generation permit system. And what that means is we're building software that's going to make it a lot easier for government agencies to manage the process of development. So it might mean building a new home, it might mean opening a new business or restaurant, something like that downtown. These are very complex projects that have a lot of moving parts, they're difficult to track, and so we're building better technology for that process.
So our current system is essentially an old-fashioned system. We're totally paper-based. You actually physically have to come into our office and you fill out this, triple copy form, and you have to pay by check or money order, which is, time-consuming and also frustrating for, the times that we live in nowadays. People expect something a little more up-to-date than that process, so that's what we're looking to change and improve upon for not only our employees, but mainly for our customers and our constituents.
I think something that's always difficult when you're working on a project of this scale is just making sure that everybody's needs are being met. Because sometimes what one person wants might go against what another group needs. You have to build something that is both usable by citizens, so members of the public, and also usable by city staff, and obviously they're going to be coming from very different backgrounds. So I think designing technology that speaks to different age groups, different audiences, different levels of technical skill is very challenging.
What this system would do is it would automatically issue permits to HVAC and electrical contractors that have current and valid licenses to perform such work in the city of Syracuse. They would have an account through Camino where they can not only get their permits but update their licenses, which are done annually. They can do that and pay that right there, and also have all their insurances for workers' comp and disability and all that. And it would just tie all that in together into one place, which would make kind of like a one-stop shop for them to do what they need to do to obtain permits in the city of Syracuse. Instead of somebody walking in and filling out a paper form, we would basically look in the system when something's submitted, make sure that everything was filled out correctly, and just take a digital copy from that and attach that to the software system that the inspectors would take out in the field and have that permit on a tablet. It would just totally eliminate paper completely from the process.
When a project is started, there's a lot of different people from the city that have to get involved in reviewing that project. They have to look at big documents and plans and things like that. So it sounds like there's some challenges around figuring out who needs to look at what and when those are getting done, and making sure that people are being updated and things are happening on time. It also sounds like there are some challenges around helping make sure the residents of Syracuse, so the homeowners, the business owners, making sure that they have an easy way to navigate the process. So when they're starting to do their project, they need an easy way to figure out what they should do, where to do it, and one thing that the city is looking at is figuring out how to make that a more digital process. So instead of needing to fill out a form and come to City Hall, they want people to be able to do that all online.
If I don't have to physically come in here and I can do this from my office or from my home, that makes my life a whole lot easier, and it saves me time and money because I'm not, waiting down in your office all day or for an hour to get my permit.